It's King Ryan fight week. Ryan Garcia is back. 19-0, 16 knockouts, man, a future star. I mean, this guy's got star written all over him. More on that in a minute. He's going to be fighting Francisco Fonseca, who is 25-2 and 2. Not much to Fonseca. More on that in a moment as well. But this is for the WBC silver lightweight title and whatever that is. And it's in Anaheim, California. And this is what you do with a future star, right? This is how you build him up at this point in his career. You put him in there with C-level opposition, sort of get him up, up, up further, and then you keep him at home. You keep him at home. You keep him fighting at or close to his hometown. And there's going to be a lot of people at this fight. Like I said, this guy is a future star. He's got everything. He's got the Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez appeal to the female boxing fans. He's going to bring in female casual fans. The question mark is, will he be able to capitalize on the Mexican, especially male fans? Will he be able to bring them in? Because remember, Oscar and Canelo, although they appealed to that broad-based female audience, they still were able to get in there. They were killers and mix it up. Canelo, I'm speaking of Canelo in present tense, a killer who can knock guys out and entertain in the boxing ring. So they brought in both worlds and collided it, and that's how they became megastars in the world of boxing. And there's no secret why Garcia is with De La Hoya and with Golden Boy and with Canelo and Canelo's camp now, is because they have the blueprint for where he wants to go in his career, right? The same type of appeal, and they have that blueprint for him. And that's why he's in Canelo's camp and with Golden Boy for now. Anyway, I heard there's trouble in paradise there, but Oscar's hanging on to those guys, and they have the blueprint for him to become a superstar in boxing. Now, as far as this fight goes, Fonseca, there's just not much to him, to be honest. Longer, lean guy. He gives up his body so you can dig to the body on him, as well as he'll lean forward with his punches, so he's prone to uppercuts, prone to counters. So Garcia, if he lines his fight up correctly, round by round by round, he can stop this guy. Fonseca is a guy who has stepped up twice, has only fought in the States twice. His last fight was against Gervonta Davis in the States. Not his last fight, but that was his last fight in the United States. But only 2 fights in America, and lost both of them when he stepped up. Fought Gervonta Davis, was stopped in that fight. Fought Tevin Farmer, which there's no shame in losing to both those guys. Both really good to great fighters. Gervonta Davis showed his hand speed, and that's the one positive you give Fonseca coming in, is he's seen hand speed. He's seen Gervonta Davis's hand speed. He's seen power. He's seen rough and rugged guys. So Ryan Garcia won't exactly be a shock to him. However, there's no question Ryan Garcia has a huge talent gap against Fonseca. In fact, I went on multiple websites trying to find odds for this fight, and there are none. I only found one. I don't even think you can actively bet on that site. They had Ryan Garcia as a minus 1667 favorite, and Fonseca is a plus 675. So there's just no value in betting this fight at all, because you got to bet a ton of money to win anything on Garcia, and Fonseca's just not going to win this fight. I don't see anything. I mean, he's not a guy with big power. As far as his skill level, he's a C-level fighter. He's pretty pedestrian. Doesn't put punches together all that well. And there's a reason, like I said, he's in there with Ryan Garcia at this point, Ryan Garcia's career. They want him to look good in this fight. Fonseca will be there in the middle rounds to get stopped if Garcia lines this up the way he should. Garcia, the hand speed is just off the charts. Off the charts. All right, so the only question with him at this point in his career, and you're not going to find out in this fight, you'll find out in the future, is what happens when he's hit hard. All right, what happens when he has to put it in 5th gear, when somebody else who has his talent level or close to it really test this guy. So he hasn't been tested yet. That's when we're going to find out what type of fighter Ryan Garcia is. Is he a Canelo De La Hoya, or is he a Victor Ortiz? You know, That's when we find out what type of fighter he is, where he falls in that spectrum. So we're not going to find out in this fight, unfortunately, but we will get an entertaining fight because Fonseca will be there to get hit, and Garcia will let his hands go. I think so. I think Garcia is going to get a late stoppage in this one against Fonseca. Hopefully impresses and lines up bigger things. They're talking about Jorge Linares is on the undercard. So they want Jorge Linares. They're trying to line up that fight, but I don't think that's going to be next. I don't think that they're going to put Garcia in there with Linares just yet. That's definitely not going to be the next fight, in my opinion. So hopefully they fight Garcia 3 times this year. Maybe Linares would be the 3rd fight of the year. Maybe not even that, though. They might be trying to line that fight up for 2021. So we'll see. But I like Garcia big in this one with a stoppage. I'm out. Peace.